Hey guys, it's Baron here, and this is my last attempt on doing this VOD review. The rest of my recordings, they keep freezing in some scenarios where it's important to watch. So I'm just gonna skip a lot to make sure it doesn't freeze. I'm sorry. I'll link down the person I'm VOD reviewing down in the description. Let's just start it. So what Relzy did right here is scouting. He can look at the whole map right now and just figure out where the opposing players are or where zone's gonna pull. But right here, the problem what they did is like they take too long to rotate, and also they choose to bouncer, which is kind of weird in my opinion. Like they're in dead side. I feel like they could have just walked it or like tunneled it, but they could have also just stick together better with the bouncer. They could have like just tunneling or walking a little bit better than this bouncer, because this bouncer, like, since they do it a bit late, he gets beamed. Also, Nick is going far too away from his teammates, and he's also creating a harder path for them to get to him. Like right here, if he created like a proper tunnel to where he is now, Arsenal and them will be so much closer to them, and it'll be so much more safer for him. Like they're wasting so much mats right now trying to get to Nick, and this is such a risky rotate. A team on height right there, if they saw Arsenal, Relzy or Royalty right now, one of them could have been easily held into storm. This is a good tunnel right here, and when I mean tunnel, half the time I don't really mean like a full tunnel. Like right here, you don't have to build that much. Just cover it up and create an easy path for your teammate. That's good. You covered the back. You didn't really do much wrong. Like you did kind of get too close to the person, but you don't full send in, so it's fine. This is what I mean. This is a proper tunnel. You don't have to cover everything since you're on the dead side. And because of this tunnel, you get a free elim right here. Like people don't realize when you like tunnel or like tarp or whatever, half your elims in late game will come from your tunnel, because they don't realize that it's not their, like the enemies won't realize it's not their wall in front of them. You get free kills from that easily. Just to make sure you tunnel ahead early. Free refresh, that's good. Okay, right here. This is the biggest problem in this whole game. The fact that Nick just ran, basically, like he didn't create a proper path for them. This guy, this skin right here, could have easily killed you. You're lucky that he didn't have a charge rating to one charge you were saying. And just saying that to prevent this, just please create a proper tunnel. And because of the lack of a tunnel, everyone split up. Nick is all the way ahead of here. Royalty's behind. Arsenal's just in storm. You're wasting floppers for no reason. Like this could have been prevented easily from a proper tunnel. Royalty goes to the left. Arsenal splits again, or like everyone splits. At least Arsenal did a good job getting back to his teammate, which is good. Like Royalty dies from this, right? Yeah. So yeah, just create a proper tarp just to let your whole team come with you basically, or get to you. Good layer switch. Yeah, just creating distance from the opponent. That's good. Let me just skip this a bit. Right here, what they could have done, actually no, you guys said this perfect. This is one of the perfect things she did. Even though you should not have dropped down here, there's no point. But when you get back up, you were smart enough to use old tunnels or old layers or whatever it is. You don't waste you barely wasted a single mat here. Again, now you found some of your old builds. Now you're just following through, which is perfect. Right here though, you're staying a bit too back healing up. Honestly, in these type of situations, both of you should just be pickaxing the wall right now, because if zone pulls far from you in this scenario, you might be held, you could be held in by these walls so easily. So both of you guys should be breaking these walls at the same time right now, or editing through the walls, or wherever, whatever scenario you're in. Good, you found your tunnel. You're getting ahead now. That's perfect. This is right here. You get elim. You stick together, so it's free. That's good. Right now, Arsenal, you stayed a bit too, you're way too far from your teammate right now. Because of this, even though he did kind of create a hard path to get to him. It's just good to be closer because right now Nick dies because of this. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he gets in. That kid gets in. If you're closer to him, you could prevent that. But again, sometimes it happens. I'm not sure if he got all his mats, right? Let me see. Let's see. Which mats? No, you did. You did. Okay. There was a blue tack there, but that's not too important, honestly. Like, okay, that calm right there, you don't understand. Whoever, like, royalty, he calmed to make sure your guns were loaded. Often, are like, reminding to reload your weapons is actually really important. A lot of times when people die, they make this excuse, oh, my gun's not reloaded, I could have killed him. But that's not an excuse. It is your fault for not realizing your gun's not reloaded in the first place. So good comms from the teammate. Good layer switch, just drop down. You have no mats, so it makes sense. Let me just get down. This part is okay. Right here, you sprayed the guy down, which is great. That's perfect. But you should have went for his mats. Like, you don't have to go for all of it. Just get a bit of it. Nice tags. You get this knock, so that's good. Right here, you had enough mats to block your back. Even though no one's behind you at the time, it's always good just to cover the back just in case someone drops. Alright. Right here, your teammate should have calmed that the guy on low ground just died from storm, and there's a guy above you. Because even though you did win, if he hit his shots, you could have easily died. But again, good job on the win. That's a nice transition. Alright, right here, again, same mistake. You decide to shockwave instead of tarping. You're not far from zone. You have dead side again. Because, let me skip to it. Okay, once they shockwave, you guys are just all separated now. You guys all have to waste, like, all three of them have to waste their own mats just to tunnel, just to get to one person. This is probably worse than just tunneling, like all together. So yeah, just tunnel next time. Save your shockwaves. I'm gonna show you the good, like I'll give you a good reason why you should save your shockwaves, because once you guys all tunnel in and you save those shockwaves, height is so much easier to get. The main reason why, you can split your shockwaves to your whole team just to shockwave up, and all three of you will have height. I'm telling you this now because they make this one mistake later on in this game where if they did this in the first place, they would have won this. Alright. Good tunnel at least, but again, you guys are separated, which is a problem. So don't shockwave, just tunnel. Save your shockwaves. Right here, let me skip. See, this shockwave again, you guys are all split. Relzy could have easily died right here. But again, he gets to his teammate, which is good. And, like, I'm showing you again, this tunnel gave you a free kill. Like, where is it? Let me skip to it. It's like somewhere here. Yeah, right here. This tunnel, there's a guy in the box just for free. That's a free kill. It's like, it's gifted to you. This is perfect. Now, one guy right now, I don't know why all three of you guys are in this box. One guy should be tarping right now and getting ahead in zone, but he should be calming it too. Because once your teammate don't realize, you guys will be separated, which is also a problem. But yeah, again, shockwaving, like right here, was such a bad idea. Since zone is basically going to you, just tunnel. Okay, wait, sorry, I skipped this. See the shockwave again, all split. Only Relzy benefited from this shockwave, and he went for height. This isn't like the worst play, but the problem about it is like, if they just tunneled and saved their like previous shockwaves they used, they saved it. If they saved it, they could have just used that shockwave to all three of them to get height. Like they split one shockwave for each teammate to get height right now. Here, just because he's like right now, since Relzy's a solo on height, a full like team lands on him right now. Yeah. To prevent it's just simple. Just have your full team on height, and to get that, is just not shockwave in the beginning. Save it to all shockwave up later on. Now Alex dies because of this too, because he's scuffed from where he was dropped. So people don't realize a lot of their deaths doesn't like you can't get out of it sometimes. Sometimes it's an impossible situation to get out of, and the only way to prevent it is to make a better decision before that even happened. Like, a quick example of this is just, like, let's say you position yourself below a hill in mid-game. Then in half and half it pulls up the hill. That's your fault for not being there in the first place. You can't say it's, oh, I'm unlucky. It goes up the hill. It's not. It's from a bad decision you made. That's the reason why you died. So right here, the whole like shockwaving too early thing was the bad decision in this scenario, and Alex dies because of that, or Neatly dies from that. But they keep height, which is good. Like, they play height very well. Like, you guys spray very well. You guys like make sure everyone stays below you very well, which is great. Again, this is just done very well. Just spray basically. Connecting is also good. Alright, let me skip ahead because this is the same thing for a bit. Now, once zone gets small, there is no reason, like right here, there's no reason for two guys to be on height. One guy should just split all the mats to the guy that's staying on height and let the other guy just frag out. Because of this, like, since they both stayed on height, they both run out of mats and they just die because of it here. I'm gonna show it. Once they all drop because they don't have no mats now, and even if you get a kill from this, the guy, like that one guy, just gets a free kill. Like the guy floppering right now, up there, he has height now. He wins. I don't know why the guy shockwave down. That was kind of dumb from him, but like, if you guys, one guy stayed height and one guy just dropped down, you guys could have won that. But again, GG's, you guys did good. And again, I'm linking your channel down in the description. And you want to shout me out too, man? I will really appreciate it. Again, that's really it. See you guys.